Okay, hello. I wanted to quickly kind of make a video talking about something I was talking about on stream earlier, and that is Dash's uptime. Now, I love doing Dash's uptime. I think it's actually legitimately good, right? But it's something not many people do, because it's obviously kind of risky and it takes some practice. But I want to share a couple tips that I think make it a lot easier to do. Um, so let me reselect myself here. Okay, so for dashes, obviously, normally you would get away, right? But for dashes uptime, you basically are just gonna be like running back and forth in and out of the dashes range. Very easy. So first things first. You need sprint for this or impetus. Impetus makes it really, really easy, honestly, but sprint makes it also pretty easy. Um, Second thing is that you don't actually have to commit to uptime for all four dashes, right? Um, you can like go for like uptime on the first two, and then if you get hit, you can stop if you want to, or you can keep going. Just feel it out. Even getting practice on like one or two dashes means that you're gonna be more prepared for next time. Without that out of the way, the first tip I want to share is looking at the floor. So the dashes are actually going to be about as wide as like to this ring, basically, right? It's gonna go to like here basically, but on the outer ring, I normally just recommend running all the way to the edge out here. And so what you're gonna do, obviously you're gonna go out, and then once the first dash goes off, listen for that kind of like startup sound, right? Because the startup sound, basically as soon as you see the visual, you can run in and get a GCD, and then as soon as you hear the startup sound, you need to run back out. So like as you see there, I run in as soon as I see the visual, and as soon as I see the sound of the next, I run out, right? You're gonna see me do that again, and again, and again. And you'll notice, again, I'm running past this like brownish, this like outer ring, the edge of it every single time, because that is how wide the dashes are. And if you're past that line, then you're never gonna get hit. Um, that's kind of the biggest piece of advice I have. Other than that, there's a couple things you can watch out for. This mod doesn't have it, but in terms of the knockback or hide, normally you can take like 2 or 3 dashes and then get out if you're uptime greeting that. If you're not like a tank or something that has info. But yeah, that's kind of honestly like that's the best advice I can give. Just look at the ground, run out past this ring. That's what really made it consistent for me. Um, Whenever Cam pointed that out to me. Other than that, like it's a lot of just practice, muscle memory, learning the timing. I can share my tips for timing, but it's always gonna depend on like your ping ultimately as well. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go pull up another clip real quick of doing it like on Paladin with impetus. Um, and yeah. Okay, so I'm back with this one again. I'm gonna play it in slow motion this time. So we have the third explosion, and it's about time to get out. So I'm gonna drop my GCD, go out. I have Swift on from impetus. Okay, and then as soon as I see the visual, I run in, get a GCD, run out. Run in, get a GCD, run out when I hear the sound. I'm gonna get one more GCD, and then this is a hide. Since I have Swift, I can just get behind a barricade. And there you go. So that's an example of doing it with impetus. If I didn't have impetus, I wouldn't go for that last GCD. Or I would just like commit and take the like hit. But yeah. I implore you, go practice like uptime dashes. It's a lot of fun. It feels good to do. And like if you can do secret ruinless, then like if you mess it up, you just like do the rest of it ruinless if you get hit twice, and it is what it is, right? Um, Especially in like any procs, like it's just a matter of practice, and it's fine if you get ruin stacks, right? So yeah, please try doing uptime dashes. It's a lot of fun.